All right, I'm here at CES day one. Today we're gonna go through and see what kind of cool tech we can find, and anything awesome I'm gonna leave down linked in the description below. So first up, have you ever wanted a robot vacuum, but you're wondering what is going to happen to all the things that are on your floor? How does it get around those? Well, what if your robot had a robot arm to pick up all those items, put them away, and then clean your floor? Let me introduce you to the Ceros Z70 here at Roborock. Really excited to check out this booth and see what's new. All right, starting with the Ceros Z70, this is going to be your ultimate home helper. This features a Omni Grip arm that is able to automatically release, and then it can see different objects. It has a camera built in, an LED light, and a precision sensor, so it is able to pick up the object, and it knows how much force it needs to do and pressure to pick it up, and then move it off of the floor to a specific point where you've had it to dispense those toys or whatever it might be, so that it can then have a clean floor to then go and mop and vacuum. So this is so cool, having that Omni Grip arm, something I've always wanted, and now it's real. So that's so cool that this can do it. Let's check out what else they have here at the booth. Taking a close-up look at the robot, there you can see some cameras that are detecting what the object is carrying. Here you have a little door that is able to open up so that the Omni Grip arm can come out and then find the object and pick it up, and then move, and then it all folds back in and closes the door when it's done, and it begins its cleaning process. This is going to be so helpful to have it do both of these things in the home, being able to pick up the toys, then clean up, so when we're out and about, it can take care of all of the needs. When we're gone, and we can come back to a fully clean home. Let's check out some of the other new robots. Next up, we have the Ceros 10. This is going to be your ultimate home helper. This can do all of it in this package. So here we have the robot, as well as the base station that can automatically dispense dirt, as well as clean the mop pads to get it ready to go clean again. Now, something that's unique about this is the new LiDAR sensor there up on the top. So typically that LiDAR sensor is static and cannot be moved, but now the LiDAR sensor, if it ever needs to go under an object, like over here, maybe it's going under a desk or a dresser or something like that, it is able to automatically lower the LiDAR sensor so it can get under those hard to reach places, and it is so thin to be able to do that. So right here on the design, there are a few updates that Roborock has implemented that make this an amazing robot. So here we have the Duo Divide anti-tangling brush. So what this does is right here, typically you would have one brush that's all the way across, but now they have split that into two brushes. So when it is cleaning and hair comes into here, it is able to suck the hair through, so nothing is getting tangled right here on the brushes. Now, this is also helpful for the side brush. So the side brush, there's now two of them, so it's able to push the hair from where it's picking it up into the Duo Divide brushes here, so that you're gonna have no hair tangled and left on the floor. Now, not only have they added that, but they also added this side cleaning brush for the mop pad. So when it is going around and when it detects it's up against a wall, which it can automatically do, it will lower this little pad and be able to get right up next to the edge of the wall, which other robot mops cannot do. So it's great that it has this new side brush feature that is able to do all of that. Ceros 10 also features cutting edge AI, where it's going to be able to do route planning for your home to have the most efficient path, and it's going to learn how you like everything to be done, and it's going to continue to improve and get better and keep your home clean as can be. Now let's head over to the Ceros 10R. Next up is the Ceros 10R. So this is very similar to the Ceros 10, but they're introducing some new technologies in this that haven't been seen before. And first is the Starsight Autonomous System 2.0. So what this does, instead of having the LiDAR light on the top, so you don't see that little thing that pops up and spins around to detect the different walls, this is using a 3D mapping system. So there you can see the light on the back. This is a live view of what's happening. There's my hand in there, but it's using these different lights where it can detect up and down and distance, so it can go even way further than these walls and detect how far away it is from different objects. So it's creating this more advanced 3D map to be able to go around and do the navigation, see obstacles, and so on. So it's really cool to see all of that, and then it has similar capabilities of the AI detection and all that built into this device. And so that's the Ceros 10R. And next we have the Roborock F25 Wet Dry Mop. So this is so cool. Love having these. This is able to quickly clean up messes in the home, whether it's wet, dry, all together. this mop has it all. So it has a self-cleaning station, and then it is able to tilt all the way down so you can get under any furniture that you have in your home. And here you can see they have quite a bit of different options. They have a vacuum mop all in one. Now there are a ton of different options with the wet dry vacuum series, so it's so cool. They can go all the way under anything to get it super clean. And then you have the base station you can put it on that will automatically clean the brush. And so you just have to empty the one bin and then it's clean, ready to go for next time. And so that's it for the Roborock booth. There are so many cool things that are coming out this year. Make sure you check them out on Amazon to find the latest products available. Keeping the floors clean at home has become one of the hardest things to do, whether it be the hardwood floor or the carpet. It is very difficult. So now we're going to check out the Tineco booth here, and we're going to see two products that solve so many problems. First, let's check out the Tineco One Cruiser. So this is a carpet cleaner that can completely clean your carpets as well as dry your carpets. So it's the two-in-one, being able to have that. No longer are you going to have to wait all day for those carpets to be clean. You're going to get them dry so that when the kids come back inside, it's going to stay clean, because that's the biggest problem. If your carpets get wet, that's when it keeps dirt locked in. So this is going to help that. Let's check out some of the features. So here in the Carpet One Cruiser, super simple. This plugs in, and then here you have the water tank that has clean water in there, and then you have the dirty water portion. Now you will also want to add some carpet cleaner to each time you use this, so just one cap is all you need. And then you can snap that right on top, and we are ready to go cleaning the carpet. You also have a pre-treat formula if you want to quickly spray any areas beforehand to make sure they are getting super clean. So here we just spill the drink on the carpet. Oh no, let's clean this up, spray some pre-treatment. And now all we have to do is just have to release the bottom, turn it on, and it's on auto and it's ready to go. And now we are able to push it forward. Now this is actually very easy to move forward. It has smooth power, so it's able to take what you're doing, just pushing it a little bit, and it's automatically able to move the device forward, making it so easy to go through and clean your carpets. So here we can just do a couple passes, and now the carpet is clean. So on here you have the option to adjust the modes, so we can change to a max mode, we can go back to auto. But when we're all done, if we want to dry the carpet now, we just push power dry, and it's using 167-degree air to be able to now go through and dry that carpet. So we no longer have those wet carpets sitting all day long, attracting more dirt. And this is very safe and not harmful at all to the carpet. This is also going to be great if the kids spill some water. We can just bring this out, do a quick cleaning, dry it up, so it does not keep any water on the floor that could potentially mold. When we're all done, just press the power. And now we have this tray where we can go through and do the self-cleaning. So we put it on there, press the top here. So now once it's on the station, we push the self-cleaning, and now it goes through the process of pulling all of that dirt out of the brushes there and putting it in the dirty water bin. All right, so now that we have gone through and emptied the water tank, we're gonna go through the self-cleaning. It's going to clean the brushes, put all the dirty water there, and this is the flash dry self-cleaning system. So then it's going to go through and dry out the pads, so it's ready to go for next time, and you don't have to go through any more cleaning, all done right here on the base station after emptying the dirty water bin. And so there, I just finished the flash dry self-cleaning, so now it's going to sit here. I get to clean the water tank out, and then it'll be ready for next time. Now when doing the carpet cleaning, it has 130 watts of suction power, so it's going to really get in deep into your carpet and suck all of the stuff that fell on the carpet out, so it's going to be super clean when you are all done. Now let's move into the kitchen where we have the hardwood floors, and for this we're going to use the Floor One S9 Artist Steam. So this device can do so much all in one. It has a water tank on the top, so it's able to do wet, dry cleaning right on your floor. It has a light bar where it's able to show you if the floor is clean and change depending on the mode. And then it has this awesome little screen up at the top to help you know what mode you're on and how the cleaning is going. So, and then in here you have a storage tank on the back where it has all the dirty water and all the grime that you can easily empty out, and then you can refill the tank when you need to. Let's go ahead and test out some of its features. Now here on the Tineco Floor One S9 Artist Steam, you have the water tank, very easy to remove. You can also add your water right in there. And then here you have the roller brush, as well as you have the self-cleaning station that is going to go through and clean all of that. Then once it's done cleaning, it will put all of the dirty water and grime that it finds into here, so you're able to easily clean that so that it's ready to go for next time. All right, so we are ready to clean. So all I need to do is pull down. We can grab this and simply turn it on. Now, one great thing about this is it has 18,000 Pascal of suction power. So as I go through, you can see it instantly picked all that up. Super easy to do. Now on here, we also have a few different modes. So I can quickly switch. If maybe it's just liquid, I could go to the suction mode. Here we have the max mode where it's going to go full power. There we have the steam mode. There we have just the suction mode, and I can go back to the auto mode. Now, one thing that's really cool is this light bar right here will show you what mode you're on, as well as if it is picking up dirt. So watch this as I go through and pick up some more of this. You can see how dirty that is. So it's automatically adjusting the power that is going to be going through the brush to be able to clean up everything that is on the floor. And here, as the floor gets more and more clean, you'll see that it goes from that reddish pink to the blue, indicating that the floor is clean or dirty. So it looks like still there's some milk on the floor that we've got to get through. So let's keep cleaning. Let's go ahead and turn on max mode and then get this all cleaned up. All right, now that we have cleaned that up, it is all blue and we have finished cleaning. So all we need to do when we're done is put it back on, and we push the self-cleaning button and it can go through the self-cleaning cycle. Now here, when using the steam cleaning, it is able to heat up to 284 degrees and produce the steam to keep your floor sanitized and clean without any detergent. This is something I have wanted forever to have in my home. So you can see it's quickly picking up this footprint on the floor, and you can see that nice steam coming out, knowing that it is fully clean. No need to put in hot water or anything. It's doing that all on the Floor One S Artist. We have suction mode. So here it's just using suction to pick up a spill of water or something else. And then here we have auto mode, and when we're all done, just simply press the power there. So then we just put it on the charging dock when we're done, press the cleaning button. So then once it's done the self-cleaning, it's going to turn on its dryer and dry the brush as well as the tube so that all of it is clean. Now we just need to empty the bin that has collected all the dirty water and gunk that was on the floor. And then it's charging, and it will show a nice green light when it's all charged up, ready to go for next time. Now with these new devices from Tineco, our floors are cleaner than they ever have been. This is going to make it so easy to clean up with the kids around. They're making so many messes. So I love the new products that they've released here today. If you want to learn more about the products released by Tineco, make sure you check out the link down in the description below. Now let's check out the latest in home security cameras from the Reolink booth. They've released some really cool cameras that I've been waiting on for a long time. So here we have the new Altus series of cameras that feature 24/7 recording on battery, which I've been waiting for forever, so you never miss a moment. So first up here, we have the Altus PT Ultra. So this camera is so cool because it can record in 4K with the 8 megapixel Ultra HD camera. Now, all of the cameras I'm going to talk about today, they have a 10-second pre-record option. This is great, so you're never missing that moment. You're seeing when somebody entered your yard, not just when they're appearing in the middle of your yard, which is so cool. This also has Color X Night Vision, which features a 1.0 aperture sensor, so you have a ton of light coming in even in the night. And then it's able to automatically track person, vehicle, animal, so that it can automatically give you those detections based on that. Now, let's talk about the battery. So if you are using this just with events on battery, it's going to last for a good amount of time. But if you do turn on the 24/7 video feature, the battery will last 7 days. So I think that's pretty good, having a full 7 days of battery with 24/7 recording. But if you want to enhance that, you can get the solar panel that then it will be able to stay fully powered and give you the 24/7 continuous recording onto the internal micro SD card that it does have. So it's able to do that all in one. So really cool having that 4K and all the other features. Now over here we have the Altus Go PT camera. So the difference here is this little blue ring that lets you know this is a 4G LTE connected camera. So you're able to mount this anywhere as long as you have the solar panel, it's powered, you can then connect to it and receive notifications and everything wherever it is, even if there is no Wi-Fi around. So that means under here there is a SIM card slot as well as a micro SD card slot to be able to have all of that functionality. Now this features a 2K camera, but it is able to do that 24/7 video recording, the smart detection, and the auto tracking and everything like that. So this will pan and tilt. They'll be able to move around, and then of course you would want to have the solar panel so that the battery is going to last much longer. So here at the top you have the LTE antenna, and then here you have a mounting bracket. You'll be able to mount it where you need it on the back. And the solar panel is able to attach with USB-C right into the device, so that is all taken care of. Next up, let's check out the BougeRV booth. They have some really awesome products here. So have you ever gone somewhere when you took the kids, but you ended up having to carry them home? Well, what if you had a product that was able to do it for you? This is the BougeRV electric portable wagon. So this is able to carry 440 pounds and help you pull. There's 3 different speed modes, and it's all electric powered. So in the back there is a battery that takes about 2.5 hours to charge, but that is going to help you go throughout the day, getting to the park, loading up the camping gear, moving it back and forth between your car, super easy. So let me show you how this works. All we have to do is pull this down, then we hold down the power button and we're ready to go. And then right here we have the accelerator, and then we have a brake as well. So all we have to do is pull, and I'm not doing anything, it's doing that all by itself. So that is the level 1. So let's go ahead and go to level 3, and we can see just how quick this is able to go. Now I didn't bring any of my kids here, but I do have my backpack that's as large as a child. And then I have another cooler over here that I want to put in. So there we have a weight. Let's see if it is able to do the same. So without any force, it's pulling all on its own. So then if I need to at any time, I can use backward to reverse it, or I can then go forward and we can just head on our way. Here we go. Down at CES, just packing the cooler with all our drinks in it. I want to stop, kick the brake so I can reverse, quickly turn around, go forward. And then as I come back, and it's got a lot of weight, so I need to use the brake, and just like that, it stops. This is so handy to have around. All right, back it in, brake, love that, so convenient. Let's empty the wagon. Now, to take something like this in the van might be a little bit difficult, but this is portable. So we can easily pull up right here, and it shrinks it down just like that. Make sure we lock that into place. And now we have a 40-pound wagon that's easily able to fit in the back of the van, so that we can then pack it up and head on our way. This is such a great little product to have. I think this will change the game, taking the kids out and about, whether it's camping, to the park, or maybe some theme parks might even be good to have. And just like that, we have unfolded it, we're ready to go. Now right here in the back is where we have the battery that we can take out, we can recharge it, we can check how much battery level we have. So right there, we're still full. Easily pop that in. And if we need to at any time, we can release the back here, and we can easily slide things in, take them out. Makes it much easier if we have maybe a tent that's a little bit longer. We're able to put down the gate here to be able to do that. And then we can just pop this back into place, and then we can tighten that up to secure the back at the base. So right here on the handle, all I need to do is turn it on just like that. Here are my 3 levels that I can easily change it to. So let's go ahead and set it to 1. Here is our brake. So I like that there's a spot for no matter which way or hand you're using, you can easily hold down the brake. And then you have the accelerator forward and reverse. The speed on this is perfect walking speed for me. So there I can just hit the brake, then reverse, back you right back in, and we're all done. And on the front 2 wheels, it does have a foot brake that you can easily press down to really lock it in case you're on a hill, and it's able to easily go up slopes of 30 degrees. This is going to be perfect for travel with the family. All right, next up we have the BougeRV CRX2 portable fridge. So this is one of the newest products here. So over on the side here, we have the possibility of adding 2 battery packs. And this is going to, 1 battery pack will last you about 2 to 4 hours. And so in here, you have the option to have 2 different cooling areas. So if we turn this on, we can set each individual cooling area. So we could have it cooled for just drinks to keep cool. And then over here, we can have it be a freezer to keep some ice cream really cool. So that's so nice that you have. And then if you want to, you can remove this insulator in the middle and then just have a singular unit. And here it's saying, all right, that's going to be set at 32 degrees. But as soon as I put this unit back in, and then you can set the different temperatures on each cooling unit. So it's great that you have all of that in one. So then if you do want to have more battery power, you have the two options for the battery, but you also can have this plugged in. So if you're at home, you can keep it plugged in. And then you also have a 12-volt power outlet that you can use on the go. So as you're traveling to your destination, it would be able to keep it powered up so that when you get to the batteries are ready to go. Now this is also a great option because it does have wheels, so we are able to easily pick it up and then use the handle here to then drag it along so that we can easily get to our destination. Next up, we have the Rocky portable refrigerator. So this came out last year. This is a metal casing, so it's a little bit more heavy duty, but in here you have a lot more space that you can use. Again, you have the dual refrigerator or freezer there or whatever you want. On the side you have a panel where you can adjust all that, and then here we have some batteries over there. So this is going to be able to keep all of your drinks cool and food cool throughout the day. Now this also features the other power options, so we can have it be powered by the battery, which is over here. So it's going to last about 2 to 4 hours depending on how cool you have your fridge. And then you also have the option to have it plugged in over AC, or you can use 12-volt power outlet in your car to keep it powered while you go. And it's actually not too bad, just a little bit heavier on the battery side. So those are the new products available from BougeRV. All right, so here we're taking a look at Alfred locks. They have a bunch of new locks available, all kinds of different styles. They have your standard door lock, and then they have your more fancy door locks, and these just look really good. But one thing that really interests me is they have Wi power, so wireless power. So is how this works. You have a little hub in the top of your ceiling that is receiving power and sending it down to the lock through this little attachment so that this is always powered. So it's kind of trickle charging a little battery that's in there, but that's so cool that you're able to have it be powered without needing to change the batteries every 6 months or go recharge the battery in there. This would be able to do that. So I think that's such a cool, unique integration. Haven't seen on any other smart lock yet. All right, let's check out some tech to help if maybe your knees or your hips aren't working as well. This is ITRI. They have a few different products that are able to help you if maybe your bones and joints aren't working as great. So first, let's check out Hip Bow. So I got a live demo of this. So it wraps around your waist, attaches to your legs, and then as you turn it on, when you are walking, it's able to help pick up your leg and help that hip joint, which was actually pretty cool. They put a weight on my leg here so that it could feel how it was making it easier to walk. So this is really great. I know my parents are getting a little older. They do need some help here and there. So it's so nice to be able to have tech like this. Now they also have the knee bow that is able to help with knees. Maybe you're climbing up a mountain, you need a little help, or standing up. This is something else that you can check out. So really cool to see this new type of tech to come to help elderly and others that are struggling with different parts of the body. So pretty cool. So right now I'm checking out what is called intake. So you can see this funny thing on my nose. Well, let me take that off and talk about it. So if you have any problems with breathing through your nose while you're running, maybe you're sleeping and you're snoring a lot, you're just not getting enough air through your nose, well, that is what intake can help you with. So I just heard about these guys, and what they do is they have found that you can place these little I guess Band-Aid type of things on here, and there's a little metal piece there that magnetizes to this, and so they're placing it here on the thinnest part of your nose, and then once you put this on, they have I think 6 different sizes, so you can buy a kit where you can then try it for like 15 different times, see what size is best for you, and then you can buy more specific kits to what you want to wear. But here, if I'm breathing, so if I just take a normal breath, I feel like I'm not getting a full breath. So here, let me pop this on. So just like that, and now it is kind of expanding. This is a hard piece that's expanding that thinnest part of my nose. So now my nostrils are fully open and I can take a breath. And I cannot believe how much air I am able to intake with this. I have been told by an ENT that I do have a deviated septum. It wasn't enough to like really do anything about it, but this is making me breathe so much. And so I could definitely tell if anyone in your life is having a snoring issue, or if you go on runs and it's just difficult to breathe, I can see how important this could be to really help you breathe so much better. And this makes me actually want to go try running and seeing what that would be like, just because sometimes I feel like it's a little too hard. And if my heartbeat's a little too high, it's going to be much harder to breathe. So let me do a full breath again. And there is nothing restricting my breath through my nose, which is incredible. So check out Intake, pretty cool device there, already available. So here with Mammotion, they have 4 different types of robots. So I previously featured the Luba 2, but this is a brand new Luba 2 that has some updated features. It has better motors inside. Looking at the bottom now, check out how many blades it has down here. So it's gonna create such a nice cut on your lawn. It's gonna be super efficient. They've improved the batteries, just how they're able to work. So it has a new AI vision auto mapping. So instead of having to walk around the yard with my phone and map the yard, it's going to automatically be able to do that, which is so cool. So it's going to also have better detection of things in your yard, navigating around them, and so on. So this is a 15.8-inch dual cutting disc. So that's such a wide cut, which is really nice. And then it has all the other great features, and you can have up to 60 different zones with this, so it's able to mow such a large area. Now we have the new Luba Mini all-wheel drive series. So this is just for a little smaller yards. You're not gonna have as many zone options, but you still have all the great features like the Luba 2. Now, one of the other unique things about this is it has a removable battery, so you'd be able to just quickly swap the battery if you need to. And then looking down here at the cutting deck, so you just have the single blade. It's gonna be better for a smaller area of lawn. Maybe you don't have as much of a lawn to do. This is going to be great, and it's gonna be so efficient. These have definitely been one of the most efficient lawnmowers that I've had in the home. So it's great to see that. And then these are saying it can go with an 80% slope. So I'm gonna show a demo of that. Then it also has intelligent route planning and the auto mapping vision AI and all that. So now moving on to the Yuka, we have 2 models here. So the Yuka series is not new, it came out a little bit ago, but one thing I really like about this is it has a sweeper kit that you can add to it, so it's able to pick up the grass clippings and leaves in your yard. So that's something I'd really like to try out, see how that works. And then you also have the new Yuka Mini series. So this does not have a sweeper kit, but it is just a super simple functional lawnmower that's going to be able to take care of your lawn and work pretty much 100% hands-free, no maintenance at all. And then it has that 10-minute auto mapping feature. So let's take a look. So there we have the single rotor with the 5 different blades on there. So that's going to be great to cut your lawn. And I just love how small this is. It's going to be easy to move around. So nice to see they've expanded on these. And one other new feature is when it is mowing your lawn, if it happens to disconnect from your RTK antenna, which is able to help it run, it is able to work off the Vision AI to be able to navigate around if it loses signal and continue working until it gets back to the RTK, which gives it that better signal to access the map and know where it is going around your yard. So really cool to see these, excited to try them out this year. Next up here, we are at Insta360. Now they have made an update to one of my favorite 360-degree cameras. This is the Insta360 X4. It now has 8K video at 60 frames per second, which is awesome. So here you can see it has the dual lens, so it's able to record front and back, and you can have a fully immersive 360-degree video, but then you can also import that into the Insta360 Studio, where you then go through and you can edit the video to look like a standard 1080p video, where you're going around and moving and seeing where exactly you want it to be recording. So you could go through and have, checking out the people in the front of you, and then turning around to checking out the people in the back. But one of the biggest updates is the new screen that's on here. Let me show you what it can do. Now this on the bottom here is a detachable selfie stick. So what this allows you to do is you can extend it. This one extends probably a little bit more than a meter, but it is invisible. So while you are recording from that, you're actually not seeing the selfie stick. So this is my favorite thing to take snowboarding to get some awesome footage. I can hold it behind me so that I have like a video game footage of me going down the slopes, which is just so awesome. So right here on this big screen, we can see the 360-degree view. So I can easily navigate around, see what's in front of me, or I can even see what is behind me and see me recording. I have my different recording options here, so we can go all the way up to 8K, or we can customize exactly what we need to record it for right here on the display, and it's so nice and big and easy to do that. So then here we have some other options where we can adjust the viewing ratio. So you have a mega view, you can do the ultra, or you can do the de-warp. So sometimes with a 360 video, you'll see some warping, but this is able to kind of reduce that so you don't have that in the video. Now, if we go up here, we can switch the front and the back camera, but of course, when you download this to your phone, you'll be able to see all the angles, and then you could also input it into a VR and see it 360, upload it to YouTube, and you can even, again, put it into that Insta360 Studio. Here they've added some extra features like the AI Highlight Assistant, so it's automatically going to analyze video highlights during filming for faster editing later on the go. Here you have some gesture control that you can easily turn on and off the camera. And down at the bottom, you have your record button right here, so you can easily tap that. It is now recording, and you can look around at what is currently being recorded. You can add flags and flip the camera around, all of those different options right there. So then if I go into here, I can check out the different options I have. So here we have a standard video mode, so it's going to record the video. We can do active HDR, so that's going to really highlight high and low level lighting. Then you have time lapse where it's gonna, record a bunch so it speeds everything up. And then we have the time shift where it's gonna help you quickly go down the mountain. And then you have bullet time, loop recording, star lapse, burst, interval, HDR photo, and then back to photo and video. So a ton of different options. But then up here at the top, you also have the single lens. So maybe you just want to be recording a wide video with the one lens and you don't want to worry about 360-degree video. You have all of that built in right here. So if we go and adjust the resolution here, you can change the frame rate and what resolution you're looking for. So there we have a full 4K video. And again, we can change the wideness of the video so that we're able to have and here we can change how wide we want the video. Now this is super easy because you can also connect it to the Insta360 app where you can download it, all the footage right onto your phone and instantly upload it so you're not having to wait to get back to the computer or anything like that. So that's an awesome camera to have. I love the improvements that they made here on the Insta360 X4. So here, when I'm using this, you can easily extend it. There is also a quick on option where you can just simply push the button, it starts recording, and then you're on your way. So this is a smaller selfie stick. They also have a 3-meter selfie stick that you're able to use, and it looks like you are recording from a drone because it's so tall, but you don't have to have a drone. You don't have to know how to fly that. You can do it all with a selfie stick. And then, like I said, it hides it because it's merging those two camera layers together so you don't see the selfie stick at all. Now let's go ahead and check out the Go S3. Now, if you're looking for a super compact camera, here we have the Insta360 Go S3. So this little camera is super small. It's an action camera, but it has multiple features. So just looking at this, this would be your standard action camera. So I could mount this to something. I could then be using this if I'm doing something adventurous, and it's able to record everything on the go with the little camera right here. If I want to use this for, say, a vlog or something, maybe I'm here at CES, want to record, I can flip up the screen and turn around, and then I'm able to record right on this screen right there. So here we can turn that on, and you'll be able to see that it's connected to the camera right there. Now, to advance what this can do, maybe you need not a little smaller camera to take with you, have it mounted in a little smaller space. All you have to do is pop off this camera right here, and it demagnetizes and is able to be on the go, and it is actually still transmitting right to here. You can see that it's playing right there, so you kind of have a screen of what this is showing. Now this is really cool because it is magnetized. You actually can just get different magnet mounts and attach it right to that. So you're able to place this in so many different places to have these awesome, cool, unique videos that you would never get from different shots with this big camera I have. It's really hard to put it in those smaller spaces. Now this is actually only 39 grams, so it's super light. So if I had it mounted to my head or something, I wouldn't even know it's barely there. And then you have the full 4K resolution, or you can even go down to 2.7K. Let's check out some of the other features. So let's turn this on. Now built in, there is 128 gigabytes of storage right on the device. No worry about having to find a memory card. You are able to have that all right here built in. Now, if we go here, we have the video options. We can do free frame video. So it's automatically going to frame both resolutions. So there you can see that there's like a taller video and you have a more widescreen video that you could use. So that's so cool. You can have both of those in one. Then here we can do the time lapse, time shift, slow motion, loop recording, star lapse, internal photo, HDR photo, video, and back to the free frame video. Now this also has a unique feature where it does the flow state stabilization. So as I'm going, let's go back to just a regular video. So here if I swipe up, I can easily change the resolution or the frame rate right here on the side. So you have 4K at 30 frames per second. And then here we have standard stabilization, or we can go up to the max. So while I'm recording, as I'm moving around, it's going to be able to be much more stable. So let's go ahead and start recording right here. And as I'm moving that, look, it takes a second to move because it's making that much more stable, so you don't have a super shaky video while you are recording with the Go S3. So once the lens is popped in, you just have to push this button and you're able to take it out, and then you have that lens that's on the go. Again, it's over Bluetooth, still recording right here so you can see what is happening, and you can mount this wherever you need to so that you can have these different angles, and it's automatically adjusting as you rotate it from a portrait to a landscape mode. Now, some of the cool ways you can use this is you can have a hands-free field of view, so you can show exactly what you would be seeing. This is also waterproof to 33 feet, and then it has some AI-powered editing. So again, you can connect it to the Insta360 app to easily download the footage, edit right there on your phone, and post it in a matter of minutes. These are some really great new products from Insta360. These are going to be perfect for getting out and about. I can't wait to take the One X4 out on the slopes sometime this year. So it's going to be so fun to capture those new moments that I couldn't capture before. So that about wraps it up for day one of CES 2025. Some really awesome products I saw today, and many of them are available on Amazon and other products like that. So if you want to see any of those, make sure you check the link down in the description below. Thank you so much for watching. See you on the next one.